guys, welcome back to the channel. A little bit of a change of pace today. We'll be working on the Mark III, and I'll get to that in a moment. First, some updates on the 190E. So I've been in contact with Feel about the springs, and they've confirmed that there's some sort of an issue. I've sent some measurements to them. I have to do still a couple more things, but it's in its natural state of late, and it's up in the air on jack stands. But later on today, I gotta take some more measurements for them and send them back to see what is actually going on and why the car won't sit at a normal height. Another thing that I kind of did off camera while I was messing with the suspension stuff, I refurbished the mirrors just with plastic dip because they were all faded. But I have the seats on the way finally. Last night I got tracking for my front seats, so those should be here in a few days. And then I do have brackets. Those came in, which are also on intergalactic back order like everything else nowadays, but I got the seat brackets and the sliders for the seats, so I'll be able to get those all installed. And then after that, it's pretty much going to be getting the suspension sorted and start working on the engine. I'm hoping that I could get it wrapped up and driving to be able to use it at least in the springtime. Obviously, it's a never-ending project. I have a bunch of other things I want to do, body stuff I want to do, but I want to get it mechanically set so I could at least go and enter some events this year in it. When it comes to today's project, so this is my 1997 GTI VR6, and it's one of 5 that I know of in the country that have the ABT wide body. So it's a 90s kit that I had molded and put onto the car. I've had this car since about 2013, and it's gone through many stages. I probably don't even remember all the stuff that's done to it anymore, but the motor is pretty much fully bolt on with cams, VR, everything you could do to it. It's on coilovers now, used to be on air suspension. I'll put in a picture of what it looked like in its prime. There's some rare 90s stuff I did sell off of it, just because the car was going to be sitting. But one thing that has bothered me is a long time ago, a couple days before driving to, I think it was Maryland, pan down. And when I had the oil pan down, I had it re-strengthened in case I hit something, because on VR6s the oil pan has a tendency to sit really low and people bust them all the time. But when I had it off, I broke off one of the bolts that holds it in. At the time, I was leaving the next day, I didn't have time to extract it. So I left it as is, tightened up all the other bolts. But now, just from time of it sitting and whatnot, and I do run the car once a week just to keep the batteries charged and fluids moving, but now it has developed a leak off of that oil pan. So I'm gonna pop the oil pan off, I'm gonna reseal it with a new gasket and everything else. I got all new hardware from ECS Tuning. Obviously do an oil change at the same time, but if anybody's interested in me doing a whole complete walk around on this car, I can. It has won solo top 50 and lowered standards, best to show. It's a fun, quick car. Let me get the hood open here. Pretty clean engine bay. It's a car I don't want to get rid of. It's kind of has sentimental value. It's one of the first cars I really truly built. I mean, I tore it apart. It was bone stock when I got it, and I tore it completely apart to pretty much as close as you can get on a unibody car to a off-body restoration type thing. So everything in 2013 was replaced on this car with OEM parts, all new control arms, bushings, bearings, everything on this car is new. And it's essentially at 0 miles in 2013 when I rebuilt everything. But it's been sitting. It needs a good cleaning, and I gotta get that oil leak sorted. I did do the infamous crack pipe. I had to do that last year because it started leaking, as they do. But might as well. I'll move it over a little bit so I can have a little more access on that side, put jack stands up, and we'll get going on it.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
So the car is done. Ish. Oil pan is on. Everything is good. I already ran it and checked it. There are no leaks. I did give it a quick coat of paint, the oil pan itself, so it looks a little nicer, but it's all back together now. Now I gotta lower it down. Kind of want to clean up the car a little bit, and then she's gonna go into storage because I need space to swing the engine on the 190E. So this is kind of one of the things I wanted to do. I want to kind of take it for a drive, make sure nothing else is wrong, and then take it over to storage. Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the video. Some updates on the 190E. For the last few weeks I've been working with Fuel on getting the suspension stuff sorted. They've been nothing but great about it, to be completely honest. I have no complaints and nothing but great things to say about their customer service. They really came through and got it figured out, went back and forth, took some measurements, got some pictures to try to figure out exactly what was going on with my car here specifically. And what they did is in one day, they CAD drew and engineered and sent me spacers for the front. So it's gonna be probably the 87th time I'm gonna take the suspension apart, but hopefully this will be the last time for a long time I have to do anything with the suspension, because I've done it so many times I'm tired of doing it. But I'm gonna get that sorted. The seats are en route. I should see them in a few more days. They got delayed in shipping due to some weather out west, but it's coming together somewhat. When I have the seats in, I'll make another episode and I'll be actually able to drive it around and get a feel for the suspension, because right now I don't have a driver's seat, so it's rather useless. So let's get to it.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Finally. Alright guys, so that will do it for this episode. It's weird driving that thing. It's been over a year since I've actually driven it on the road, aside from moving it up and down on the driveway. But it does drive. I still am not sure what that noise is. It almost sounds like an axle, but it's coming from the front, so I don't know. Everything I could see has plenty of clearance, so I don't know what that is, but we'll worry about that at the next episode. But it runs and drives, it moves. It's weird doing that in that car, honestly. So the seats are on the way, so there'll be another episode. In that episode I'll figure out what my noise is. Maybe it's driveline or something like that, because the car is so much lower than it was stock. I'm not too sure what's causing it, but either way, we'll leave it off there. Much more exciting stuff coming up, as I said. I got a lot more ideas for the channel besides just building that thing. Sorry for the hat. In the south, we got hit with some winter storms, which is unusual, which shut the whole state down. But either way, car is there. It's looking good. It moves. It's nice to have it to be able to move. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, please do like, comment, and we'll catch you next time.